East Rutherford, the Jets' upset of the Dallas Cowboys was a feel-good first win of the season. But if they can find a way to beat the New England Patriots in front of a national television audience tonight, 8:15 p.m., ESPN, they'd suddenly become one of the biggest and strangest stories in the NFL. Sure, at 2-4 they'd be far from saving their season. But they'd have a legitimate chance to get back on track, and no one would have thought that would be possible just 2 weeks ago. It won't be easy. The Patriots haven't lost since December, winning 11 straight games, including their postseason run to a 6th straight Super Bowl title. But instead of dwelling on the daunting challenge ahead of them, the Jets are focusing on the chance to change everything about their season. "It's going to be a fun game," Jets running back Le'Veon Bell said. "And I think we a great opportunity to kind of shock the world, in a sense." Here's what to watch for as the Jets host the Patriots. Big test for Sam Darnold. Darnold returned last week after missing 3 games because of mono and played better than anyone could have expected in the win over the Cowboys. Darnold saw the defense well and made quick, correct decisions, completing 23 of 32 passes for 388 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. But this week will be a much tougher test. The Patriots have allowed the fewest yards per game in the NFL, and lead the league in interceptions, 14, and are second in sacks, 25, through 6 games. That means Darnold will likely be under pressure against a defense that disguises its coverages and will likely capitalize on any mistake he makes. Still, Darnold heads into this game with a lot of confidence. That's kind of what they're known for. They have different looks, they put players in different spots, Darnold said of the Patriots. "We've got to focus on the certain looks and all those types of things. So we'll figure it out and we'll go out there and execute." If Darnold can have a big night against the mighty Patriots defense, it will be the biggest sign yet that he's making a second-year leap. C.J. Mosley is listed as questionable on the injury report, but the expectation is that he'll be back on the field for the first time since Week 1, Mosley declared. "I'm playing last week." For the Jets defense, Mosley's return should be every bit as big as Darnold's was for the offense. "It's like getting your quarterback back on the defense," Jets coach Adam Gase said Friday. "It will be great, if he's back out there for us, that's a big deal for us." Mosley has played only 3 quarters this season, all in Week 1 versus Buffalo, but made it clear just how big of an impact he can make. He returned an interception for a touchdown, and with him on the field, the Bills never advanced past the Jets' 25-yard line. With Mosley off the field, Buffalo scored 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to steal a win. "We saw it for a half," Gase said of Mosley's impact. "He scored more points than the offense for a few games." The Jets' defense was better than expected with Mosley out. Now, against Tom Brady and the Patriots, we'll likely get to see how good this unit is with Mosley back on the field. The Jets' biggest concern. The Jets have major offensive line questions heading into this game. Left tackle Kelvin Beachum, ankle, is listed as doubtful and almost certainly won't play. Meanwhile, left guard Alex Lewis, neck, center Ryan Kalil, shoulder, and right guard Brian Winters, shoulder, knee, are all listed as questionable. And Kelechi Osmao, shoulder, is listed as doubtful, but obviously won't be playing in the midst of his injury dispute with the Jets. Assuming Lewis, Kalil and Winters all play, which seems likely, the offensive line has a chance to hold it together. That group held its own playing most of the second half against the Cowboys. But it won't be easy against the Patriots team that is averaging more than 4 sacks per game. For the Jets to have a real chance, the offensive line must give Darnold at least a little bit of time to pass and create enough of a push for Le'Veon Bell to have room to run. Most importantly, they must stay healthy because if the Jets suffer another injury on the offensive line, their depth will be almost non-existent. Breaking Bad history? The Jets are due for a win over the Patriots in just about every way. They have won only one of their last 11 games against the Patriots, and have lost 7 straight since that lone win and overtime triumph in December 2015. If the Patriots beat the Jets on Monday, it will mark the first time that they've swept the season series in 4 consecutive years. Meanwhile, the Jets are also searching for their first home win on Monday Night Football since 2011. None of that history is good, but they say streaks are meant to be broken. The Jets will have the opportunity to break some bad streaks tonight.